Hey, good morning, everybody. Matt Frechette here. Whew. It's a beautiful morning. I'm excited. Spent time last night with my wife, and we had a good time. Got to see a family member of mine prior to that. Needed to, have a chat with them about some personal stuff that they're going through right now, and it's around 7 a.m. this morning, and I'm heading into the office. I have to make a one pit stop before I get there, and then on my way to finish up some tasks that need to get done, and I'm the one to get them done today. So, um, just thinking about you know individuals that um have kind of coasted for some time, and what has happened to them when you just coast. You put a plan in place and you work that plan, and then at a moment things just kind of get easy for you, and you just start to coast, and you take 2 week vacations, and you do all this stuff, and you don't stop and adjust and kind of analyze where you're at. And before you know it, a few decades may have passed, and someone who is an outsider kind of sits with you and has a conversation and realizes that, man, you had this false sense of success. And I don't know if you guys have experienced it, where you're like, hey, I'm working my plan, and I think I'm doing things correctly, and then you wonder why you're just living paycheck to paycheck, and you're like, but I have all this success, and I'm doing. You haven't analyzed what the hell has been going on, and you just have been like, okay, I made it, I'm at this point, I'm just gonna coast, I'm gonna give a 3%, and I can just maintain this. And the issue is, until you hit, and we talk a lot about finances, but the reality is, my feeling is, whatever you're doing in life, you got to have some fun. It's got to be meaningful. And I say that you want to make a difference of some kind, whether it's make a difference to your team, whether it's make a difference to your family, whether it's making a difference to individuals that you don't know, your customers, your clients, whatever that is, make a difference. And there could be multiple ways: earn a bunch of money and then donate some money. Whatever that happens to be, that's perfect. You just got to remember that if you just coast, which, as I'm getting more involved with individuals, and having conversations with them, when they just coast, man, I didn't want to coast. And I've had seasons where I was coasting and I realized that this is false. Like, all of this made up success, or all of this made up failures at the moment, it was because I wasn't being intentional and going after what I wanted. I saw a video years ago. I believe it was a commercial for the kids who don't know what commercials are. And it was Emmett Smith. And Emmett Smith had just beat my team for the second time. And we're talking about football right now, Buffalo Bills. Man, I'm still loyal. 42 years, still loyal. What can I tell you? And Emmett Smith had just won his second Super Bowl, or third, or whatever, how many Super Bowls he had won. And he looks on camera, and he's lifting weights. He's bench pressing. He's just choo, choo, choo. And he looks at the camera and says, think I'm going to rest. And so he puts it on the rack. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. picks it back up. Choo, choo. Like rest. When you're truly tired, rest. Like that's something that I'm continuing to working on. I'm realizing that if I don't rest from time to time, then I'm going to burn out. But my rest is not a week off. Sometimes my rest, especially when I'm doing a 90-day run, is I'll close my eyes for a few minutes and just refresh. But when I'm on a 90-day run to try to accomplish some stuff, man, I do it. Anyone can go do a 90-day run. In whatever you want to do, most of it's financial. Because we haven't got our shit together yet. And so that's what I want to let you guys know, that do a 90-day run. Today, if you're watching this video, say, hey, right now, I'm going to do a 90-day run. And you figure out what it is that you want to go after. It's probably finances of some kind. And put in the work and do it for 90 days. And then, if you haven't hit it or you've gotten better, take a moment. Take a day. Rest one day. And then do it again for 90 days. You'll be shocked what happens if you do that a couple times in the year. Something to think about. Matt Frechette here. Remember, have fun. Make a difference. And go get some money. We'll talk later.